have never in my life seen 100 eggs scrambled. A good deed is about to be done. Enjoy a good meal.
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. We have something for you. You're welcome. Have a package for you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome. Guys, it's finished. We did it. Today's episode is going to be a rather interesting one because I'm going to be showing you what 100 eggs look like scrambled. Now, I'm sure you may be wondering, Winifred, what are you doing with 100 eggs? Why are you scrambling 100 eggs? Hold up. I have very good explanation for that. So over here at Zeelicious Foods, we're big on corporate social responsibilities. And then even though for the most part, we usually would do this in private, we do it every month. So I decided that for this month's CSR, we're going to be doing a public one and I'm going to be filming a video around it. So what we're doing this month is pretty much just making sandwiches and packing it up together and then going to give it to people who look like they need a meal. Gatesmen, people on the streets, beggars who are on the road. We're just going to be making 50 packs of sandwiches for 50 people and we're going to go on the streets to distribute it. That's the reason why I am making 100 eggs today, because the eggs will be a part of the components for making the sandwich. So this video is going to be a two-part series. In this first part, I'm going to be showing you what 100 eggs look like scrambled. I have all the eggs here already. And then in the second part, we'll be making the sandwiches, putting it together, and then going out to deliver it to those who may need a meal and who are on the street as well. Does that make sense? I have never in my life seen 100 eggs scrambled. Even I am intrigued and I cannot wait to see what it looks like. So let's get right into it, okay? I never thought that this day would come where I would actually be cracking up 100 eggs. Anyways, I'm going to move it to the side and then bring in my mixing bowls and I'll crack all the eggs open in this mixing bowls right here. 100 eggs. That's number 2. 98 to go. Number 3. Number 4. 6. We're making progress. 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm sure you might be wondering, why did I decide to make sandwiches for this month's CSR? Guys, one day I was having breakfast in my house and I made this bomb sandwiches that tasted so freaking good. I'm not big on bread, but once in a while, I still indulge in some bread. So I made this really nice sandwich at home that I really loved. And I thought to myself, okay, you know what? How about if you are relishing the sweetness and the goodness of this sandwich, why not put smiles on other people's faces and just make it for them and then gift it to them? And that's how this month's CSR came to be. And we're big on CSRs over here at Zeelicious because I believe so much in giving back. There's a portion of the Bible that says, freely you have received, freely give. As much as, yes, people would say they worked hard for their money, worked hard for whatever, at the end of the day, the resources that we worked with are resources that were already made available in the earth by God. The ability, the strength, the wisdom, the grace, everything was provided to us by God. And I believe that God blesses people so that they can be a blessing to others as well. Even if all you can provide for a person is just one meal per day, you have no idea how long that can go for them. And if you've ever been hungry before, you will really know the importance and the value of just one meal. Okay, so if you have the opportunity to do good to others, please ensure that you do good, okay? Because it's very, very important. How many eggs do I have here? I wanted to crack just 20 eggs open here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I have 20 eggs here. I'm going to crack 20 eggs here, okay? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not me trying to rush. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so I have 20 eggs here, 20 eggs here. I'm going to go ahead right now and season with some salt. Now, to be honest with you, because I have never made scrambled 20 eggs at the same time, I'm a little bit scared that I don't go and oversalt this or undersalt it. But I will taste as I go. So I'll do just a little at a time. And then I would also add some black pepper just for extra taste. Alrighty. And then I'll grab a whisk. I mean, some people can go ahead and just throw in the entire 100 and whisk together, but the reason I'm doing it 20-20 or in batches is because I want to control the seasonings, okay? So I'm just going to give it a good whisk to combine everything together. This definitely looks like a lot of eggs, so I'll just quickly taste this. I think it needs a little more salt. Remember, we don't want to under season. We're giving this to real people, so the food has to taste very good. And then I'll add some more pepper and then I'll whisk again. Alrighty, so that's that for the first one. I think before I whisk the second one, let me just add the salt because I added about the same quantity. And then I whisk again. Okay, so I'll just taste this one as well. Perfect. The first batch all seasoned nicely. We're going to move over to the stovetop and then start scrambling. Okay, so I have 2 pans on the stovetop because I want to multitask. We have to get this quick. I'm going to start by drizzling a little tiny bit of oil into the pan. Oops, that was a lot. But that's okay. And then allow that to heat up slightly. Apart from showing you what 100 eggs look like scrambled, the whole idea of this episode is also to inspire you to do something thoughtful, do something nice for somebody every day. I try my best to ensure that I put a smile on someone's face every day, even if it's just by giving them the gift of my time, the gift of my knowledge, the gift of a good meal, the gift of just do something, find something that you know can put a smile on someone's face and do it for them. It's very important. And always remember that what you make happen for someone else, life and God will make happen for you as well. So if you want love, go give love. If you want something, give it first and then it would always come back to you. That's the whole idea of this particular episode, just to inspire you to do something thoughtful for other people. Okay, so I'm going to start adding the eggs into the pan. Let the scrambling begin. So for each pan, I'm going to add 3 scoops and then I'll just keep an eye on it. I think this is actually going to go pretty quickly. If I'm being honest, it will go very quickly. And then I'll begin to move things around real quick. Remember, we're scrambling this up, so we have to work very quickly. I think this one is ready. The beautiful thing about eggs is that they cook very quickly. The first one is done. I'm just going to transfer it onto the plate, and then the second one should be done, even though this one now turned out to be more like an omelette, but that's fine. It will still do. This is what the second one looks like, and I'm going to transfer it into the plate as well. And then we'll pretty much just continue this action until we have scrambled all of this first batch. Okay, so I'm going again the second time. I think this time I'm going to do 4 scoops. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then second pan we'll do 1, 2. The first 20 eggs are done. 3 and then 4 as well. And then begin moving things around real quick, like so. Do the same thing for this one. This is going to be done in no time. I can already see it. I think this one is time to just flip things over and then I'll cut it up into tiny chunks like so. That's exactly what I want. And then I also like to brown up the eggs that I'm going to be using for my sandwich. I like to brown them up, so I'm going to leave it to brown. The first one didn't really brown like I wanted, so I'll leave the second batch to brown up really good because I find that it's more flavorful when it's browned up. Yeah, let's give that some time to brown. Okay, I'll flip this. Yeah, that's the brown bits that I like, I'm talking about. I like it to brown up a bit. I'll do the other side as well. Okay, that's the one done. I'll flip this over. The third batch is done. I'm just going to come over here and put it in here. Okay, so we're making so much progress. This is the first batch done. Looks like a lot of eggs. I'm just going to move this over to the side. Then I'll continue cracking open more eggs, season it, then fry again, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what everything looks like when it's eventually done. Okay? We successfully did it, guys. I'm not sure whether to call this scrambled eggs or whether to call this an omelette. I think it's in between omelette and scrambled. But yeah, this and this is what 100 eggs look like cooked. There's a lot of eggs. Looking at this, I'm like, girl. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next step of things. But before that, please, if you guys know what I can do with all of these shells, I have a lot of them in front of me right now. If you know what I can do with them, please kindly leave me a comment in the comment section down below, because I don't think that they should go to waste. I know that they can be put to very good use. So help me out. Let me know what I can do with them, okay? To put the sandwich together, I already have all the ingredients that I'm going to be using for this. So I'm using some carrots that we have nicely shredded. I'm using some cabbage as well, some lettuce, everything has been shredded, some good old mayonnaise, and then salt and pepper. Over here, I have some bread slices that are nicely toasted as well. There's lots of other bread slices here that you can see, but we had to toast them just to make them extra fancy. Alrighty, so to get things started, pretty much, I'm going to start by placing some cabbage on the countertop, followed by carrots. I would have to do this in batches because I am the only one doing it. And then I'll put some lettuce leaves as well. Remember, I'm big on healthy eating, and anytime I have the chance to eat healthy and to make things healthy, I take it. So then I'm going to add some of the egg that we made right on top. This is going to take such a long time, but I'm happy to do it because I'm happy to put smiles on people's faces. What I'm pretty much going to do at this point is just chop up everything into tiny bits and mix it all up together on the chopping board. You see why I said that the eggs will still need some chopping? And I think at this point I should put on some gloves. Even though my hands are clean, I'm just chopping things up. And you pretty much want very tiny shreds, as small as possible, so that it can sit pretty in the sandwich. This is definitely going to be one very healthy sandwich. And whilst you're chopping, ensure that you're mixing all of the ingredients together on the board. Okay, you want everything well distributed. This definitely looks so good. Okay, I think this looks okay for me. I'm just going to grab a bowl and place this in the bowl. That's a big hefty bowl. Okay, this is not everything though. We still have some over there, but this is what the mixture is looking like. So far in here, we have cabbage, carrots, eggs, and lettuce, just chopped up nicely. You guys should also take this recipe and use it to make your sandwiches at home for yourselves. Okay, so at this point, what I'm going to do is bring in the mayo into the bowl like so. I'm just going to add some salt in there, and then of course some black pepper. What I'll pretty much do is just use my hands and just toss everything together to combine like so. You can add more mayonnaise to yours if you like to make things extra creamy. I am already salivating. So I'm just mixing that all up together. Smells so good. So this is the first batch all mixed. I have other ones over there. I'm just going to go ahead and mix them up, clear out, and then we get ready to assemble all of the sandwiches. I'm super duper excited. Okay, so it's now time to assemble the sandwiches. Like I said earlier, we already have some breads that are nicely toasted. Looks very pretty, and it's also crunchy as well, just like I like it. What we're going to do next is just start assembling the sandwich. I'm just going to place the bread slices. Again, we're going to be doing everything we're doing today in batches so that we are staying organized and clean, because remember, we're giving this to few people who are going to eat it. At this point, all I'm going to do is just pretty much take the filling, which is the cabbage and the eggs, and place it on top of each bread slice, spread it around like so, and then afterwards I'll just take the other bread slice and cover up the sandwich. Now, to make it extra nice, I'm also going to now go ahead and cut this up in half, and that's pretty much it. The first sandwich is done. Okay guys, so we're finished setting up the sandwiches. That's what you guys can see behind. There's still some over here. I'm just setting up the plates right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead now and start assembling each of the sandwich in the plates. whoever is going to get a sandwich is going to be such a happy person. This has taken some time though, and I had to get the team to help out as well so that we can make things go faster. I'm just so freaking happy that we're doing this. It gives me so much joy. Apart from how tasty looking and good looking these sandwiches look, they were also made with a lot of love, and I'm sure the people who would have a taste of it would feel the love when they're eating the sandwiches. In front of me are 50 sandwiches that we're going to be gifting out to 50 people on the streets to put a smile on their faces. I really love what I see. I love this creation. It's a creation that was made from a place of love, a place of compassion, and a place of kindness. And I know that these meals will go a long way in not just satisfying the bellies of the people who would eat it, but it would definitely also put a smile on their faces, which is pretty much what we wanted to achieve. The whole idea of showcasing this episode is just to inspire you to do something nice and thoughtful for someone. So please ensure you take the initiative and do it, okay? Guys, so we're in the car now heading to deliver some of these goodies. Even though I personally don't like to show giving these things to people, I'll just try and see if I can show just a bit of it, and then that'll be it. But yeah, we have the bags packed, the sandwiches and the water ready to go deliver. The car is packed, filled with it. Yes, a good deed is about to be done. We have something for you.
Good afternoon, so we have a package for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Can you take one more?
I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember.
Oh my god, giving these gifts to people, my god, it actually puts smiles on their faces. But the downside of it is that they come and they start rushing you like they form a mob, and they almost just want to beat you up. Because how many more do we have there? Oh, it's finished. It's finished. Guys, it's finished. We did it. I'm going to be wrapping up the episode right now. Again, put a smile on somebody's face. I'll see you next time with another video. Until then, it's me, the queen of fun and fast cooking, signing out right now. Remember to be very kind to one another, love yourselves generously, and take care.